Action. What's going on out there, YouTube? What's going on out there, Team Hollywood? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. Guys, in this video, what I want to do is talk about how to beat zone drops as you see on the screen. How to make zone drops irrelevant. How to make zone drops where it doesn't matter what your opponent puts on. It doesn't matter what his flats are put on 5, 10, or 20 yards. It doesn't matter what his curl flats are set on. It doesn't matter what his hook zones are set on. It doesn't matter, guys, what I'm about to tell you, okay? You can see when people put their zone drops on, you can see where their zones are dropping back 5, 10, 20, 30 yards, right? You can see it. And you can be like, oh man. But the way to take that out of the equation where the zone drops doesn't matter, guys. Okay? You have to run a balanced offense. It's that simple. You have to run a balanced offense. You got to throw screens. You got to put guys in motion. You got to run deep routes, intermediate routes, short routes. You got to keep them off balance. But if you do what everybody else does and run the same exact meta plays, he knows exactly how to set up his defense. Because when he sees their previous play, like you see at the top of the screen, pistol deuce close, every time he sees that formation, he's going to know what you're running 90% of the time. Now, he's not going to guess right 100% of the time. Yeah, you're going to have to do hot routes and make adjustments and maybe try to fool him with that same formation. But guess what? He's probably going to be right a lot of times because you need to get down the field and score or get a first down. He knows what your go-to play is. He knows what your go-to plays are. He knows what to set his drop zones at. He knows when to blitz. He knows how to set up his defense because he knows 90% of the time that's the play you're running. Or you might be running a couple plays out of that formation. But guys, you got to keep the defense off balance where that stuff doesn't matter, okay? You got to run a balanced offense. You really got to confuse him, and you got to run plays that he doesn't recognize. Of course, we're going to have plays that everybody else run, but we're not going to abuse them. The purpose of picking a good offense and being a good play caller, and once you learn the defense's tendencies, right, is to keep them off balance. And then he's going to go crazy trying to adjust his flat zones, his curl flats, or his hooks. He's going to go crazy trying to adjust that stuff because you're running all kind of stuff at him, right? You're not just running stretch left, stretch right, inside zone, and then run the same exact meta plays that everybody else is running because he's going to know exactly how to set up his defense, and then you're going to have a hard time trying to run your offense, and it's going to be a struggle trying to run your offense. But if you know your playbook, okay, and you're keeping them off balance, you're going to drive him crazy. He ain't going to know what you're doing, right? He's going to be guessing. Then he's going to go to his meta defense. He's going to try to run all the famous meta plays on defense, right? The famous blitzes, all that stuff. That's how you beat guys, man. That's how you beat guys, running a balanced offense. And guys, let me tell you something. Get you a customized playbook. Find plays. Man, there's over 500 plays, probably more in a playbook, right? Find some good plays that nobody recognizes. Go into practice mode, see how they work. Understand when you pick a play, how exactly it works. Practice against cover 1, practice against cover 2, practice against man coverage. Go and do that stuff that most people don't want to do. Most people don't want to do all that. Guess what they're going to do? Find out who's running. Oh man, that's a good play. Oh, and everybody does that. Everybody's running the same plays. They know exactly what you're running. You're not going to win anything. Okay? Go in there and get your custom playbook that nobody recognizes and go and wipe their nose. Keep them off balance. Confuse them. And those zone drops will not matter. All right, guys. I'm Hollywood Sports. Thanks for watching. And I will see you on my next video.